Hiya, folks. This is me and my friend Janello. And this is the Kona French press that we are going to try out today and give you our very best review on. So here it comes out of the box.
See what we got in there.
It's, yeah, lovely.
Nice and packaged.
Yes. Okay, we got some directions, which I prefer not to use. And, oh, nice, okay. I like the all glass construction. Nice. No plastic touching my hot liquids. That's a good thing. All right.
It even comes with a scooper.
Yes, so we're going to pause for a minute while I wash this because it's brand new out of the box, and then we will try it out and see how we like it. Thanks. Okay, well, we're back with our clean French press, and we're going to add 1 heaping scoop.
Now this is ground coffee.
Yeah, we ground up some coffee here in the coffee grinder.
I have a question.
Yes.
Please answer, please ask. I can
Okay,
answer.
so do you need to grind the coffee differently if you're using it in a regular coffee pot as opposed to the press?
Well, you know, it does say to grind it coarsely, so I wouldn't do like espresso grind on it or anything, but I just grind it however it lines up, and it works in mine. So, it'll work in this one too, because it's got a nice fine mesh screen I can see. Okay, Janello, you are on the water.
How much?
Okay,
16
well,
ounces? This
we're
has
going to
marked-
try it up to 16 ounces.
This has
There's
16 ounces marked
we have a
on
mark
the
of
glass.
16 ounces. Now, you have to flip the lid. What are you doing? Like, push the button here. There you go.
Oh, okay, got it.
All right. We're going to go up to 16 and... Whoa! Okay. And we're going to put our lid on our French press, and we're going to leave the screen up. We can put it down a little bit, but we don't want to push it down into the coffee yet. And then we want to make sure that our top is closed here, there's a part to pour and there's a part to close. So we'll leave it closed, and we're going to leave that sit for 4 minutes. Can I get 4 minutes on the clock, please, ladies?
4 minutes.
And pause. And we're back. Okay, a little more than 4 minutes have passed, but that's okay because it will still be good. It'll be even yummier. And could you just follow me this way for a second? Thank you. I just wanted to introduce my friends Amy and Joy over here, please.
They love
GoPro this way.
girl
Thank
days.
you. Amy and Joy, we're having a little girl day here. And over around we have our friend Stephanie. Steffi. There's Steffi. Oh, and thank God. Oh, here's our Hope. She's our camera girl today.
Hope.
Thanks, Hope.
No
You're
problem.
awesome. Okay, so Hope and I are drinking this, and Hope is a really coffee lover like myself, and we are going to make a little bit of bulletproof coffee because really there's no other way to drink coffee. But we put a little butter and coconut oil in here, and we are going to put a little sweetener in here. I have some organic coconut palm syrup, which is just, you know,
Delicious.
delicious. So we got about a couple tablespoons of butter and a couple tablespoons of coconut oil in there. Okay, now we're onto our French press here.
This is how we use the French press.
And so our time's up. We're just gonna slowly push this down, just like pretty much like the weight of your hand to push it down. You don't want to like slam it down because it's gonna strain out the grounds for you. And really, this is the most delicious coffee, French press coffee. Once you do it, you'll be like, drip what? Okay, so we're gonna pour it in here
easy
now
to make.
into our jar. And you get the oils in the coffee that get caught in the filter that you don't get normally. So I'm pressing down pretty hard on this to strain as much of the water out of the beans as I can. And making sure I get all the liquid out of there. Okay, and then we're just gonna buzz this up. If any of you have a nice little hand blender at home, we're doing a girls thing here, so we got a lot of fancy little lemongrass spa soaps. Awesome. Anyways, all natural, of course, organic, you know. Okay, now we're gonna buzz this up with our hand blender so it will emulsify. Oh, got a little bit much for the jar. Try this.
Some good power on it.
We're get it going just right. There we go. Giving a little extra juice there, Joy. Okay, I know that seemed like a long time when you're watching it, but you really want to give it a nice like 30-second blend to emulsify it so that it doesn't separate in your cup, because you sure don't want that. Is this my cup? All right, do I have one for Hope the Lovely? Okay. Actually, this will be for Hope the Lovely, and I will try the other one. Now, Janelle, who is my awesome, awesome girl whose website this is going on, does not going to partake this evening because it is evening time, and she's smart about such things. But some of us, Janella, would you mind being our camera?
I
girl
would
for a
love
minute?
to be.
Hope and I are gonna, we're gonna try our bulletproof coffee.
How is it, ladies?
Oh my gosh, it's really good. Heaven on earth.
Very good.
Not a drop of bitterness. Yummy. It
How's
was
the coffee?
organic coffee beans, but very nice press. I like it because there's no plastic that ever touches your coffee or your hot water, and I'm so not a fan of plastic. It does have a plastic lid, and the outside of it's plastic, and I mean, to be a little more aesthetically pleasing, like I would choose something with a metal or bamboo. I've seen them, but you know, it's not touching anything, so it's okay and passable, certainly. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Now cleaning
How about
it.
you, Hope?
What do you think about cleaning it?
Cleaning it is very easy. You just want to pull this out, and I usually do it at the sink because you're going to have grounds on the bottom of this, so you just want to rinse them right off. And then the other part of it, I compost that. So I just reach in with my hand and scoop it out and throw it in the compost and then just rinse it out. And I just set mine sits right in the middle of my stove so that I can boil water and put it right in, like, you know, so it's always handy.
And what other things can you make in this coffee press?
Oh, you can use it for loose tea. That's really all I know, but that's
Tea
the
and
only thing. Tea and coffee, for sure. Anybody else have any other ideas? Girls in the corner over there hiding? Any ideas? I don't know. And I didn't read the instruction book. There might be other things in the book, but who would read the instruction book when you already know everything? I don't know.
I personally like the size of this one.
It's a
Mine
nice small
at
size.
home is a little bit smaller, and
Oh,
So it makes it a little bit
see, mine
warmer.
at home, this is the same
Yeah,
size
I
as
don't-
mine, and yep, it's perfect. It's very nice.
So if
You
you
can
two
do
or
a couple
three
cups.
three or 4
I could have
cups.
easily made 3 or 4 cups in there because we got 2 nice sized cups of coffee here.
Yeah,
so you have some for guests too.
Yeah.
nice.
So
Well, thank you very much.
cheers. Here, let's give him one of these. Hope. Bubbly.
All right, well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy a Kona French press.
Get yours today
Yes, get
on
yours.
Amazon, where you can get anything.
Have a good day.
Bye. Okay, and I just made another cup for Stephanie's husband here real quick. And I just wanted to say how quick and easy it is to really make a fresh cup every time. Now, we have, of course, the Keurig where you can make a fresh cup every time, but I would just like to say that the French press is a much better option than the Keurig because the little pads that the Keurig uses are contributing hugely to our landfills and our waste. And the gentleman who actually invented the Keurig invented it for a convenient, once in a while thing when you need a cup of coffee in a hurry, not to be used every day in every household for every cup of coffee that they make, because he actually has wished now that he didn't invent it. So I just wanted to say that if you do have a Keurig, I think the flavor is way better in a French press. And if you do have a Keurig and you choose to keep using it, buy a reusable filter, yeah, it's called a filter. Yeah, the little cup, and you can use it that way because then you don't have all the waste. I mean, we have a plastic island floating in our ocean that is breaking down and the fish are eating, and plastic is poison, and guess where it ends up? In us, because that's part of our food chain.
Or you could just,
So we're being
you
very
could just you
irresponsible.
could really just get rid of your Keurig and buy a Kona French press.
Well, I definitely would recommend it because the flavor, even in a French press, is way better, and the amount
It's a
of
fresh cup of coffee.
a fresh cup of coffee, and it's very simple. I mean, you can make it. It doesn't require. It's so simple, and it doesn't require any electricity. If you would
You could take it camping with you.
Yes,
You could take it on the road
absolutely.
with you. You could take it
you can use
to
it
college
anytime.
with you.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
anyways, I just
Perfect.
wanted to add that little thing to think about, you know, our responsibility to our planet and to our children and to what we're doing, and
to our
enjoying a much better, yes, to our health, much better cup of coffee.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for the review.
Kona French press. Go.
Oh.